A problem with ponding in one of the Caldecott Tunnel bores. Caltrans is warning drivers about water out there on the roadway, and we've learned a repair project will cause some closures next week. KTVU's Tom Vakar joins us now with more on the story. Tom?
Fortunately, there'll be overnight closures, and this also involves the closest on and off ramp to that first bore. Now, when people are concerned about the structural integrity of any tunnel, that explanation is anything but boring. As you drive east through the first bore of the Caldecott Tunnel, you cannot help but notice the road is very wet. In fact, before you enter, an electronic road sign warns of water in the tunnel. We also found a lesser amount of water in the second bore that also heads east. That lit up Nextdoor and other social media for days with comments and concerns such as this one, which sums it up best. What's with bore number 1 of the Caldecott? We have not seen rain in a couple of weeks, but the water is on the roadway on the western end of the tunnel. What gives? Leaks presage structural damage. But what do I know?
The water is basically seepage. It's runoff from the heavy rains that we continually had earlier this year, and just the water coming down the hillside.
Even though we haven't had serious rain in quite some time, there's so much water coming out of those hills above the tunnels that it comes down here and is actually coming out of one storm sewer going down the street to another storm sewer that accommodated. This is enough of a problem. Caltrans is embarking on a special project to cure it. Caltrans says there's no leakage in the tunnel's high-pressure fire control system or other problem that would cause this. Only the relentless flow of above and below ground runoff. The water is properly flowing down into the aging drain system, but the drains are being overwhelmed by the flow.
And they're just so significantly clogged that we're going to have to do something a little more robust.
As early as next week, Caltrans will commence water jet cleanout repairs at night to completely eliminate any debris and calcium buildup. Caltrans now has 2 full plates of work, rain-related and normal projects to deal with.
When we have a year like this where we get significant rainfall, then we're continuing to do work well into the summer, well into our construction period.
Caltrans will also eventually have to deal with the loping up and down ride that consumers face in bores 2 and 3, but that's another issue for another time. Tom Vakar, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, Tom, thank you.